Hey everybody, you're looking at the Maratac TacPad. This is a nylon carry case designed specifically for the Apple iPad, the MacBook Air, the Sony SW77, other electronic devices, sub-notebook computers, that kind of thing. And I wanted to do a review of this bag and to tell you not only just its design and features, tell you what I like and what I don't like about the bag. And so here we go. So let's cover the dimensions of the bag. It is 12 inches by 9 inches by 2 inches on the outside, and the inside is just a little bit smaller, 11 by 8 by 1.7. It's nylon, heavy-duty nylon. I don't know what the rating is. They don't publish that on the website, if this is 600 denier or whatever, but give or take around that. Double-stitched everywhere, and it has the PALS loops, 2 rows on the front, 3 on the back. Nice little feature here, it has 3 D-ring clips on the back, so 3 corners have D-rings on them, and that way you can carry it, I guess you would call this horizontally this way. You can move this clip to this ring and carry it vertically like that if you like. And it has a small external thin pocket on the outside. The inside is made of, covered with that very soft fabric that Countycom uses in many of their products that is supposed to prevent scratching of electronic devices, glass and whatnot. I haven't had any problems with it scratching anything. I think it's really excellent. So I like that that's interior is covered with that. It also has a net pouch on the inside, mesh, wall, some stretchiness to it, and then the sides are padded on 3 sides. The top is not padded, but the other sides and the front and the back all have a little bit of a padding to it. And they note on the website that there's a stiffener in there as well, and you can kind of feel that. I think there's a thin, I don't know, plastic or whatever stiffener on the outside, and then the padding seems to be on the inside of that stiffener. And that makes great protection for your iPad or other electronic device. And then what else? Okay, so then you also get the carry shoulder strap, which is 1 inch wide webbing. It has a sliding adjustable buckle on it so that you can adjust it for various lengths. And you get quite a healthy dose of strapping there. I don't know, that's... I didn't take that off and measure it, but I'm going to say that might be 4 feet of webbing there. So you can go from very long to just a couple feet long by adjusting the buckle. So that's really nice that they have that. And one of the things I like about it is that it is just a 1 inch wide shoulder strap. Generally what I'm going to carry inside this bag is not going to be all that heavy, and so I'm not worried about shoulder strain. With this bag, most of these kind of devices are designed to be very lightweight, so that's okay. The clips themselves I like. Let me give you a close-up of, get the camera to focus there. So it has a nice steel gate hook on it, closure. I'm not sure what kind of material the whatever plastic or fiber, glass, nylon, whatever this is. But it has a nice cool look to it. So, and then it's got a swivel head, so that's really cool. So all that good quality Maratac construction that we come to know and love includes YKK zippers. So you get a nice double zipper across the top, and you get double zippers on this little side pouch, which is nice. A lot of times you'll just find one single zipper on a small pouch like this. So I dig double zippers on pockets and pouches and everything. I like that. And YKK, of course, is a good quality designed zipper. So overall, in terms of design, construction, quality materials, this bag gets 2 thumbs up. Love this bag. To make it even better, the price is unbelievable. Right now, as of February 7th, it is $16.50. Yes, you heard me right. $16.50 for this bag. If any of you have bought bags for your notebooks or whatever, you know that this is a steal. So, Countycom, thank you. Another great deal on a very high quality product. I think this is a great bag. Everybody ought to run out and order them now before they run out. CountyCom does limited runs on most things. Hopefully they will continue to keep this in stock. But I do hope that they make at least one or maybe even two changes. So let me get to my critical thinking about the bag. And I've only had this for a couple weeks, but I have been using it, and I've got only really 2 negatives on it so far. So let's talk about the utilization of the bag. So it's designed to carry an iPad. Now this is the Generation 1 iPad. This is not the thinner, sleeker iPad 2. This is the iPad 1. And I'm guessing, I didn't measure this, but I'm guessing this is about 1.25 inches thick. And you can see that it does fit nicely, nice and easily inside the TacPad case. I gotta think to say that word, TacPad. You get the zippers closed, and you have a nice quality padded, easy to carry option. And of course this is an iPad that's inside the, what is this, in-case case that I bought at the Apple store with it. So obviously without that it's even thinner yet, easier to get in and out of that. One critique is that this silly little pouch in here gets in the way. I have to make sure that I put the case in spine in first. That's one thing. If I put it in this way with the slip exposed, it's pretty sure that it's going to snag on that top edge of that pouch. The pouch to me is an annoyance. It does snag up on the case when I go to put it in either way, but more often if I put it in with the open in front, it does snag pretty often. So I have to be careful how I put it in. But you know, for me, the way I am, I'll probably get my razor knife out and just cut that pouch out. In terms of the size of the bag, I don't really see a need for it anyway, with what you're going to carry in there. So I think Maratac could save a little bit of material and construction costs and just not replicate that pouch in the next generation, unless they maybe do something which I'm actually is my other critique. So let's move on to that. So my main principal critique of the bag is just that the width of this bag is designed pretty much just to carry the iPad. If you want to carry anything else, it's a little bit of a challenge depending on what you're going to carry. My thing that I need to carry most often is my external keyboard, my little USB keyboard. And it really is just a snug, tight fit. So what happens is you have to make sure you put it in this direction. So you put the keyboard with the keys facing the iPad case and the roll at the top instead of at the bottom. And if you do that, then you can get this external keyboard in the case. But I don't know if that shows up well on the camera, but you can see there is a little bit of strain on the fabric itself. We've actually gone past that 1.7 inches, and now the seams of the bag are going to be strained with that, with the stretching trying to fit over that bulge of that roll. So you know, these little keyboards, I guess I should zip that all the way open. The keyboards has the roll for the battery compartment, and it also provides, you know, an angle for you when you go to type on the thing. It sits up at an angle. You can't put it in this way. Well, you can, but the strain is even greater. And then, you know, you have a risk of damaging your keyboard from pressure that way. So you really kind of have to put it in this direction. I've tried putting it in, you know, with this at the bottom and putting it this way, and really this is the only solution that works, is to put it in that orientation. Now, that's not a deal breaker for $16.50, and this keyboard has been through the ringer. It's already bent, so I really don't mind so much. I don't like having constant pressure on the keys, but I don't know how many bags you'll have that you're not going to have some kind of pressure on at least a few of the keys. But this is guaranteed you're going to have pressure on almost all the keys all the time that it's in that bag. I don't know how big a deal that is, but I wonder about it. And then the second thing is, and especially if I've got this keyboard in here, now the uses that I have available for this outside pocket are even more limited. Because it's just a thin, it's just a stitched across piece of fabric. There's no depth to the pocket itself. So if I want to carry something like my earbud case, you can see that there's a nice bulge for that particular item in there. You know, complaining about small things here. This is a very small issue, but again, it's strain on the fabric. And just in my experience, when you put fabric under tension like that, over time, it tends to last not as long as fabric that isn't under strain. I have a little cleaning kit. It has a little rag and a little bottle of spray cleaner inside a... this is actually an earbud bag from a different set of earbuds I had a few years ago, and I just used that as a carry case for my cleaning kit. So if I put my cleaning kit in there, which is even harder, and my earbuds, I can get them in there. But again, it's not very attractive, you know, I got to think of something to critique it on. So, so those two items. If this pocket were a little bit deeper, and if the width of the bag was a little bit wider to accommodate the keyboard. Now, I'm not a bag designer, so I don't know how you'd accomplish that, but bag designers ought to be able to figure out how to accommodate that keyboard. I know that Pelican makes a hard case for the iPad and the keyboard, and that they're separate. Now, it's going to be a much larger case than this nylon case, and it's a hard case, which is going to give you a measure of protection above this, but a lot of people don't like hard cases. I'm not a big fan of hard cases. I don't really think we need one for the iPad for most of my use, my urban, you know, carrying it in and out. If I was flying and having to check it through baggage claim or something like that and put it on an airplane, I'd want a hard case. But for in and out of my truck, in and out of my office, to and from my house, I like the soft case. It's lightweight. Oh, I forgot. So one other feature is the zippers do go a third of the way down the sides, on both sides, and that lets that, gives you more of that gate mouth kind of opening to the top. I forgot to mention that. What else did I show? Oh, so with these PALS webbing, also nice little thing, you can put a pen in the PALS webbing. I'm real big on pen carry and where I can put my pens. And so I do like to be able to have those two rows there, even though I might not put anything else. I know a lot of people might attach, you know, another bag to the back of this and piggyback them. I probably won't. This is just about all I need. So there we have it. The review of the Maratac TacPad iPad and sub-notebook electronic device carrying bag, available from countycom.com. Again, repeat the price for $16.50. I don't think you can beat that, people. This is a great bag. Thank you, Countycom. Appreciate it. And that's my review. Thanks so much. Hope you guys are all having a great day.